Hello friends, in the last lecture we have completed the tense. I had given some examples for solving of tense. You must have solved those examples. As I had told in the last lecture, I will start chain the wise. Let's start chain the wise. This topic is also very important. First, let's introduce chain the wise. Chain the wise. Look, in this topic we have to learn how to change the structure of given sentence. In chain the wise, there are two kinds of wise, that these are active and passive wise. You must have learned chain the wise in 8th standard. I am starting again. There are two kinds of wise, active wise and passive wise. Look, let's learn what is the meaning of active and passive wise. Active wise, in short, it is called AB. I write one example. He plays the chess. I take one simple example. Look, what is the active voice? Look, the sentence of active voice always start with subject, and such subject which does the action in the given sentence. Which does the action in the given sentence. Here, this sentence has been started with he, and he is the doer of action because in this sentence, this subject does the action. Which is the action? Playing the chess. Who plays the chess? He. It means active voice sentence is started with the doer of action with the subject. The subject is very important. Who has done that action? If that subject has been focused, if that subject has been focused in the given sentence, then that is active voice. In the active voice, subject is very important, and that sentence is started with subject. It is subject, it is V1, and it is object. Okay. Now, second time passive voice. Second time passive voice. In short, it is PV. Look, what is the meaning of passive voice? And look, I am explaining active voice, the meaning of active voice and passive voice for just your information. Such questions cannot be asked in your exam. For just your information, I am telling the meaning of active voice and passive voice. Look, in passive voice, rather than the doer of action, the action is very important. If the action has been focused, in the given sentence, then that is passive voice. It means this passive voice sentence is started with object in the active voice. Object in the active voice, when the action would be very important. When the action will be very important, at that time we use this passive voice when we have to focus the action rather than the doer of action. And the passive voice sentence is always started with object in the active voice. Now I am converting this active voice into passive voice. What are the rules? I have to give all rules in return. Just listen here also. First rule is you have to identify the tense of the given sentence. We have to identify the tense of the given sentence. It is very important. So I have taught you the first topic, tense. You must know the tense of the given sentence. I have written here S plus V1 plus O. It is the structure of simple present. It is the structure of simple present. Okay. Now how to convert this AV into PV? We recognize the tense it is simple present tense. Then find out the object. Find out the object in the given sentence. Verb is always followed by object. The verb is always followed by the object. After verb, we always take object. Okay. I give another one clue to find out the object, because some students can't find out the subject, verb and object. In the chain device, it is very important to find out the object in the given sentence. But some students fail to understand the object in the given sentence. For such students, I am giving one clue. If you ask a question to verb by what and whom, then getting answer would be object in that sentence. Look which clue I am giving. If you ask a question to the main verb by what and whom, then getting answer would be the object in that sentence. What is the verb? Plays. I ask a question to that place by what. What does he play? What does he play? We get the chase this answer. What does he play? We get this part as answer, so it is object. If we cannot get answer by asking a question by what, then ask a question by whom. Okay. It's a clue you should know. Now we have found the object. Write that object at the place of subject. Write that object at the place of subject in the passive voice. After writing object, take proper auxiliary verb. Take proper auxiliary verb according to the tense of the given sentence and according to the number of the subject. What is the correct auxiliary verb according to the tense and according to the number of the subject? Aim is are the auxiliaries of present tense. It is simple present. It is singular, so take is. After proper auxiliary verb, take past participle of verb playing to play. Playing to play. Past participle of verb. Then put by. They write subject of the active voice. If the subject would be noun, write it as it is. If subject would be pronoun, convert it into objective case. Convert it into objective case, as we have to place it at the place of object. Okay, so pronoun should be converted into objective case. He into him. You must have known subjective and objective case of pronouns. I converts into him, he converts into him, she into her, they into them, we into us, you into you, it into it. I will give all this information in the rules. Look, in this way, we have converted this active voice into passive voice. If you understood the meaning of this passive voice, then first action has been focused. Action has been focused rather than the door of action. The chase is played. This action has been focused. This action has been focused, so it is passive voice. And this sentence started with object in the given active voice. Okay. I have just told you about active voice and passive voice. Now further we have to learn all methods of changing passive into active voice. Now you write these two parts as I have written in your notebook. Now write these two parts with example in your notebooks. I am not giving information, just I have told you. Write those two parts. No. Write fast. Okay, you must have taken all these parts. Now, first of all, I am giving rules. I am giving rules. You write down the rules one by one. After these examples, take one title in black pen. Rules for changing active voice into passive voice. Rules for changing active into passive voice. Into passive voice. Rules for changing active into passive voice. You have to write all the rules one by one, which I am giving you now by blue pen. After one rule, leave one line. It is first method. This first method you can write below this line. Above this line. First method by red pen. According to the tense. According to the tense. Take this first method. There are 5 methods of change the voice. One by one I teach in detail. Write by red pen first method according to the tense, and then rules for changing active into passive. Take first rule. First rule. First of all, find out, after first of all put comma, find out the object in the given AB sentence. Find out the object in the given AB sentence. Find out the object in the given sentence. Full stop. In bracket, by black pen, in bracket, I am giving that clue in bracket. If you ask a question to the verb, if you ask a question to the main verb, by what and whom, put what and whom into single inverted commas. By what and whom, then getting answer would be the object of that sentence. Then getting answer would be the object of that sentence. Put object into single inverted commas, object of the sentence. Bracket completed. Bracket completed. Leave one line. Take second rule. Take second rule. Write that object at the place of subject. Write that object. Put object into single inverted commas. At the place of subject. Put subject into single inverted commas. In the passive voice sentence. In the passive voice sentence. In the passive voice sentence. Full stop. In the passive voice sentence. Full stop. Next rule. After that put comma. Write proper auxiliary verb. Write proper auxiliary verb according to the tense of the given sentence. According to the tense of the given sentence and the number of the subject. And the number of the subject and the number of the subject, full stop. Look below that rule, by red pen take all auxiliaries according to the tense. I am writing here below that rule, take by red pen in this way. Present tense, L is R plus V3. Present perfect, have, has plus B plus V3. Past tense, was, where plus V3. Past perfect. Take a simple. Simple past tense, simple present tense. Past perfect, had plus B plus V3. Simple future, will oblique shall plus B plus V3. Future perfect, will, shall plus have plus be plus be. These are the auxiliaries according to the tense which can be used in the passive voice. Write fast by red pen. It's very important. Okay, now take next rule. Leave one line next rule by blue pen. After taking proper auxiliary verb, comma, after writing proper auxiliary verb, comma, write past participle of the main verb. Write past participle of the main verb in bracket V3, bracket completed. Write past participle of the main verb in the given, in the passive sentence, not given in the passive sentence. In the passive sentence. In the passive sentence. Full stop. Next rule, leave one line. Next rule. After that, put bar. After that, put bar. Bar should be into single commas. After that, put bar. Bar into single commas. Put bar. And write the subject. Write the subject of the given AB sentence. And write the subject of the given AB sentence. Put subject into single commas. Continue in that rule. Another one line. Full stop. Continue in that rule. Another one line. If the subject would be pronoun, if the subject would be pronoun, put subject and pronoun into single inverted commas. If the subject would be pronoun, then convert it into objective case. Then convert it into objective case. Then convert it into objective case. Put objective case into single inverted commas. Then convert it into objective case. Okay. Put objective case into single inverted commas. And look, after this rule, I am giving a short table of subjective and objective case. In 2 lines, you have to write that table in a red pen. First, I prepare this table here. After me, you write. In just 2 lines. Subjective case and objective case. I into me, he into him, she into her, we into us, they into them, you into you, and it into it. These are the subjective and objective case. I into me, he into him, she into her, we into us, they into them, you into you, it into it. Right? This table by red pen in your notebook. After that rule, subjective case and objective case. Right? Fast. In 2 lines.
टेंशन not tension.
काय असतं
बरं सगळे लोक
Okay, take next rule. Okay, take next rule after this table by blue pen. I'm giving all rules first, then I solve examples with these rules. Take next rule. If the given activized sentence, would be in present and past continuous tense, then add being, put being into single number commas and underline. Add being after the auxiliary verb in the passivized sentence. After the auxiliary verb in the passivized sentence. Full stop. Other changes are 7. Full stop. Next rule. if the given active voice sentence would be in perfect tense, the given active voice sentence would be in perfect tense, then add been, add been after the auxiliary verb, in the passive voice sentence, add been after the auxiliary verb in the passive voice sentence, full stop. Other rules are same. Look, being indicates continuous tense and been indicates perfect tense. So if the given every sentence will be continuous, then add being after auxiliary in PV. If the given sentence would be perfect, then add being after auxiliary verb in passive voice sentence. Okay, these are the two rules. Now last rule, present perfect continuous tense, comma, past perfect continuous tense, comma, future continuous tense, and future perfect continuous tense, cannot be changed in the passive voice. Full stop. Look here. Present perfect continuous, past perfect continuous, future continuous and future perfect continuous cannot be changed in passive voice. Such sentences would not be asked. Now look, I have given all rules of first method, how to convert active into passive voice according to the tenses. There are total 12 subkinds you have learned. Among 12 we can convert 8 tense into passive voice. So first of all, I have given all the rules. Now I am solving some examples with these rules. Look, I take one example which we have taken while introducing active voice and passive voice. I take that same example. He plays the chess. I convert that sentence into different tenses and then I convert into passive voice. So please pay attention. I am solving examples according to these rules. Just pay attention here. First present tense. I take only one example. He plays the chess. It is simple present. He played the chess. Look how to convert into passive voice. We have learned while introducing active voice and passive voice. In simple present, look, it's in AV. Let's convert into PV. First take object. It is object. Take this first object. They write proper auxiliary verb according to the tense. proper auxiliary verb is, then take past participle of verb play into played, then take by, then take subject is pronoun converts into objective case he, it is into passive voice. We have taken this example. Look, he played the chess. It is simple present converts into passive voice. I have told you, first take object, then proper auxiliary verb, then past participle of verb, then put by, then he into he, then he into him. Now the same sentence I convert into present continuous. Present continuous. Same sentence I am converting into present continuous. He is playing the chess. He is playing the chess. Same sentence I convert it into present continuous. Now look how to convert it into passive voice. First take object as our rule, the chess. Then proper auxiliary is, it is continuous tense, so after proper auxiliary verb take being according to our rule. Take being, then past participle of verb play into play, past participle of verb play, then put by, then he into him, he into him, is in passive voice. Look, what is the difference between first and second example? In second example, I have just added being. I have just added being after the auxiliary verb because it is in continuous tense. Other changes are same. Object, proper auxiliary, it is in continuous, so being, then play into play, then by, then he into he. Now present perfect tense. The same sentence into present perfect tense. He has played the chess. He has played the chess. It's into active voice. Okay, I have converted the same sentence into present perfect. Now how to convert it into passive voice? Same rules. First take object, the chess. Then proper auxiliary of present perfect has. It is perfect tense, so take been after the auxiliary verb. It is perfect tense, so take been after the auxiliary verb. It is in present perfect and been indicates perfect tense. Then V3 played into played, V3 played into played. It is already in V3, so take as it is. Then put by, then he into she. It's been. The chess has been played by him. Just we have added been word after the auxiliary passive voice because it is in perfect tense. Simple present, present continuous, and present perfect. Okay. Present perfect continuous cannot be changed into passive voice. So just 3 subkinds in present tense can be changed into passive voice. Now write these 3 examples. I take past tense. In this way, we shall take all tenses for converting into passive voice. Take these 3 examples fast. simple present in margin. Also mention the names of tense, simple present, in short, present continuous and present perfect. Okay. Now I take past tense, same sentences in past tense. Past tense, okay. First simple past, okay. He plays into played. He played the chess. Okay, it is simple past. Now how to convert it into passive voice? First take object, the chess. What are the auxiliaries of past tense? Was and were. Was and were. Okay. If subject is singular, we take was. If subject is plural, we take were. So first take object, then proper auxiliary verb was, because it is singular and it is simple past. After proper auxiliary, past participle of verb played, V2 and its V3 is also same, played, then by, then he into he. Then he into he. Okay, it is into passive voice. The chess was played by him, passive voice. Now look, present continuous. Past continuous. The same sentence I convert into past continuous. He was playing the chess. He was playing the chess. Okay. Now look, how to convert this active voice into passive voice. First take object, then take proper auxiliary verb was according to the tense. It is singular, so take was. Then it is continuous, so take being, as our rule says. After auxiliary take being because it is in continuous tense. Then past participle of verb play into played, then put by, then he into he. Passive voice. Okay. The chess was being played by him. Now past perfect tense. The same sentence into past perfect tense. Past perfect tense. He had played the chess. He had played the chess. I convert the same sentence into past perfect. He had played the chess. It's AV. Now look how to convert it into passive voice. First take object, the chess. Then take auxiliary verb had. Okay. It is in perfect tense, so take been. It is in perfect tense, so take been. After that, past participle of verb, then take by, then take he into him. It is into passive voice. Look, all rules are same. Just we have changed the auxiliary verbs according to the tense. It is past tense, so we have taken was and had. If in continuous, take been. If in past tense, take been after the auxiliary verb. Okay, these are the sentences in past tense. Okay, now you write these all sentences. Don't make corrections in previous sentences as like me. Okay, you write whole sentences again. Past tense in margin mention simple past, past continuous, past perfect, and write all these sentences. Now then I take future tense. After this tense, take these three sentences. the last tense is future tense. In future, just we can convert simple future and future perfect into passive voice. We cannot convert simple past, past continuous, and past perfect into passive voice. Pay attention here. Future tense. Simple future. He will play the chess. It's A. Look how to convert into T. I converted he played the chess into simple future. He will play the chess. Look how to convert into passive voice. All rules are same. First take object. First take object. Then take proper auxiliary verb will. After will, we have to take be because it is modal auxiliary verb. We have to take in second method having modal auxiliary verbs. Look, we don't take any auxiliary in simple present and simple past, but we take will or shall in simple future. So after will or shall, take modal auxiliary be. The chess will be. Then play into played. Play into played. Play into which is played. Then put by. Then he into he. He into he. It's passive voice. Okay. Just I have taken additional word be after will as it is modal auxiliary verb. The chess will be played by him. Okay. Now it is a simple future. Now I take future perfect. Future continuous and future perfect continuous cannot be changed into passive voice. So future perfect. Future perfect. The same sentence I convert into future perfect. He will have played the chess. He will have played the chess. It is active voice. It is active voice. Look how to convert into passive voice. It is in future perfect. First take object, the chess. Okay. Then take will have. Then take will have. After will have, take be because it is in perfect tense. Because it is in perfect tense. After be, take past participle of verb play into played. As past participle has been already given, take the same played past participle in perfect tense. Then by. Then subtract he into passive voice. The chess will have been played by he. Okay, it is into passive voice. Just I have added been after auxiliary verb because it is in perfect tense. Simple future and future perfect. In this way, we can convert 8 subkinds into passive voice according to the rules given above. Okay. So write down these 2 examples, then I start second method. Write all examples in your notebook properly. Okay, look. Pay attention here. If you have written in this first method, we have learned present tense, past tense, and future tense, and their conversion into passive voice. Simple present, present continuous, present perfect, simple past, past continuous, past perfect, simple future, and future perfect. In these sentences, we have learned that if the AV sentence would be continuous, add being after the auxiliary verb in PV. If the AV sentence would be perfect tense, then add being after the auxiliary verb in PV sentence. Okay. Now, second method is, I just tell you because time is about to over. I take second method in next lecture. Just I tell about second method. Second method is having modal auxiliary verbs. If the given AV sentence have modal auxiliary verb, then what to do? Which additional change should be done? What are the modal auxiliary verbs we have learned in simple future? Will, shall, would, should, may, might, must, can and could, ought to, need to, and dare to. These are the modal auxiliary verbs. They express specific meaning to them, and they are just used as a helping word. They are just used as a helping word before main verb. Okay, these are the modal auxiliary verbs. And look, what does our rule say? If the given active voice sentence has any one such modal auxiliary verb, then add be. Then add be after such modal auxiliary verb in passive voice sentence. Other changes are same. Okay. Now I stop here. I take this second method in next lecture. I take this second method in next lecture. In this way, we have to learn 4 methods having modal auxiliary verb. Third method having 2 objects, direct and indirect. Fourth method, imperative sentence, and last method is, fifth method is how to convert passive into active. Okay, these all methods how to be learned. I take second method having modal auxiliaries in the next lecture. Okay, thank you.